Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel, man. I know I've been gone for a while. It's been a crazy ride, man. It's been a crazy ride. I just didn't have the strength to come here and talk about this thing after a relapse. So I was like, no, man, let me take some time alone, man. Let me regain the strength before I can come and shoot again, man. So today I just want us to get straight into it about how I relapsed to semen retention because of a female, man. Because of a female who just came my way that I couldn't resist. Unfortunately, I'm only a human being, so this thing will happen. Some things I can't resist too. So, because you have to understand that when you are addicted to porn and masturbation for years, man, nobody recognizes you, nobody sees you, nobody wants your attention, nobody wanna see you. You are a nobody basically up until you get into this semen retention thing. So you are a nobody. So for the longest time, man, I was just that nobody, man. I was just nobody. Nobody recognized me. Nobody wanted my opinion. Nobody said anything to me. I was almost invisible to people up until I started semen retention. I'm always telling people that semen retention is not a joke. It's not a myth, man. Semen retention is not a myth because you have to understand that I don't think around 100,000 people can get into a forum like no fab and like greedy just to talk about something which doesn't exist, just a placebo effect like semen retention. So I don't think those people we just gather in those forums and talk about those benefits, just a myth, man. So semen retention is not a joke, it's a realistic thing because it did change my life. So the reason I relapsed is that because for the first time in my life, I was being pursued, by the other gender for the first time in my life. I was being pursued. I used to pursue, get rejected, pursue because I didn't have good aura. My energy was low. So for the first time, man, I started to get pursued. So which triggered some things in my mind that I've never been triggered before. Like what? For the first time, people want me. I don't want anyone. For the first time, I started to get inbox on semen retention. For the first time in my life, women started to like, hi, how are you? Women started to want to hang with me. So it's for if it's happening to your time for you for the first time, it's a crazy experience. I'm not gonna come and sit here and be like, I was this, I had women, I had attention, my life. Just for the first time, let's be honest with you. So I the first few months I resisted it for like 6 months. I was like, no man, this is a distraction. And the more you retain, the more your streak becomes longer. The more inboxes you get, the more hi, how are you get, the more hi, can you go for lunch more, the more they increase. So the harder you retain, the capacity of female who want your attention increase. Some I know not that we put ourselves on a level, but some women you like you never thought they would be like ever talk to you. And for let me be honest with you, never thought that they'll ever talk to you. Then they start to those women that you think they're beautiful, they're hot, they start to hit you now. Hi, only how are you, man? So this particular lady, man, I just used to like her pictures on socials, because after I quit porn masturbation and after I recovered from the side effect of porn and masturbation, I had my skin was good. My skin became better again when I relapsed. Let me be honest with you. Relapsing is one of the things which triggered my skin to have acne again. You can look at my previous videos. I didn't have acne up until I relapsed. So that's another benefit that you should know from meditation. Your skin will glow, but mine is not glowing now because I off this relapse. Immediately after I relapsed, 2 weeks after I relapsed, because I relapsed twice, I started to have a bad skin again. I started to lose control of my stress again. My YouTube productivity went down again. Just so relapse, man, is a bad thing. Relapse takes away everything from you. It takes away everything from you. So you have to be careful with female attraction, man. And I'm not saying you're not gonna relapse. I don't know how you're gonna handle being wanted by women that you just used to look at and think you had no chance. Now they want you. I don't know how you're gonna handle me. It cost me to relapse. So that's how I relapsed. So this lady I was telling you about, she inboxed me, man. Then I started to entertain her on inbox, hi, how are you? I'm fine. And I was like, what? Second day, she would check up on me. Again, she check up on me. I would not reply. She would double text. I was like, what? She's double texting now. Man, my God. She invited me on a lunch, took me out, paid for the lunch. I was like, my God, what's this thing happening? When I was with her, other females were like looking at us, so, oh my God. So I was like, Jesus Christ, what is happening? So that's how I end up relapsing. Then, one thing led to another. This thing happened, and one thing led to another. You know, the craziest part about this relapse, ne, is that after we did the dates, me and her, like few for a week, like we had sex and stuff like that, ne, immediately after a week, she didn't want me anymore, man. You know, she didn't want me anymore after she had my life force and stuff like that. That was crazy, but that's one thing about semen retention. I don't know how long it takes for you not to lose the benefit, but if you relapse, man, for like a week or 2 weeks, you will lose it, man. You lose motivation, you lose attraction, you lose everything, man. So just be careful out there, kid, man. Don't just lose your seed for nothing, cause relapses are not worth it, but they'll teach you something again. So Charity, man, don't relapse. But if you do, be careful.